do my flipping job, bro. Back to the hideout. Oh, the misery. Everybody's gotta be a Scooby. Woo! Okay, let's go. Yeah, our only lead here was Luke Cario. Makes sense, makes sense. I'm Luke Cario. There you are. Yeah. He's alive. What up, Moon Man? Oh, shit. Dude, I don't know what's going on with StreamerBot. Thank you for the sub. 17 months. That's crazy. Almost 2 years. That's a whole lot of months. Dude, I don't know. StreamerBot's supposed to open when I open my fucking computer. What's going on with StreamerBot? There's this System32 file. You think I should keep that? System32 seems like a waste of space. Should get rid of that junk. And it was a holiday. It was an Australian holiday. What holiday? I don't have any fucking clue. But my partner had off, so I took off yesterday. Yeah, like who needs that many systems? Too many flipping systems. I'm honestly tempted to take these notifications off or like stop using StreamerBot so just like everything works and I don't have to have something fucking running on my computer. Nope, that's Steam. So close. Steam, with Steam open, might as well play Silksong. No, I don't want to update fucking Steam. We're good. Anyways, let's game, gamers. Yeah, I don't even know what fucking holiday it was. Australian something. Yeah. Live and alive here from good old Save as Untitled Land. Real fucking annoying that this is Pyreball low kick. But I mean, we could always swap to something that takes the split and then takes the other. Or just takes one, right? I forget what we were cooking up for this. And we know that Drampa gets fucking murked by Primarina. And Muck gets owned as long as they're not booming by Ursaluna. So the question became, what three Pokemon can we use to beat this fucking type-changing nightmare? Wonder if we can... Wonder if we can get a guaranteed exit. If we get we probably can get a guaranteed exit, right? What's crit Pyroball? Does this automatically do Libero damage? Because this would be max roll crit is 145, and then low kick lowest roll would be, well, this would also be stab, right? I guess it automatically does the stab changes. Loud ass airplane, what the fuck? What the fuck? Would be 34. It would have to be exactly max roll Pyroball crit. Whoa, actually, can we get away with one? We can get away with 112? Maybe we can do this then. Because 112 plus 34 is 145. Max roll Pyroball crit is 145, so we could survive everything. And it's never going to be acrobatics into this guy. So we could do that. Pod set to What was it? 146. 146. How you doing, Moo Man? Okay, but then the question becomes, I guess we could do this, and then is there a line that works with either fucking guy? Shit, my bad, boss. No, don't feel like you need the chat, bro. I was just like, just making sure I said I. Yeah, I don't want you or you or anyone to ever feel like they have to chat. I am the entertainment box. I am the machine. Just floating around. Hell yeah. Yeah, just keep floating. Get on the lazy river and float. Hell yeah, bro. I'm alright. I'm chilling. After a long weekend, you're always chilling. What was I gonna say? If this is Pyro Ball. So let's do like Cinderace, but they're a fighting type. I mean a fire type. This guy's faster but can't OHKO. You'd be able to get in a fake out, but you're not fast enough. We love a little bit of floating. Floating, gliding, slipping. I mean, Blastoids Mega seems like a... I mean, is there someone who just can't get crit? Well, low kick kind of sucks. I don't think we have anyone who just always wins, right? Mega Blastoids does seem nice. Do they always... Well, what does normal Blastoids bait? Acrobatics? Does an Ice Beam on the change cook them? No, it doesn't do jack shit. Slow King, Future Sight. Fire, flying, fighting. Well, first off, let's see. I don't think there's going to be anyone... There's not going to be many Pokemon faster. Yeah, depending on the type, Electrode would do nothing. Pult, regardless of the type, would do really, really good. This thing is fucking Bulk Up too? What the absolute hell? What the helly? I guess... Can we always kill with 2 turns of darts? Slash, what does this guy bait in? That's outspeed OHKO. Yeah, so this would bait in the wrong shit. Slash get pursuit trapped. Any Slowmons that are happy to match up here? Surely one of our 400 Mega Evolutions has got to be happy about this. Nah. We don't know what move Mega Lopunny would bait. Yeah, is there a world where it's like we go Togedemaru, fake out, Pyro Ball, contact? The Calc's back up? Calc's still down, that's sad. Does not make contact. Golly. So it looks like Torkoal doesn't take damage from this guy, but also cannot do shit to this guy. Oh, you know, they actually do take a decent amount of damage. Gary? Take a fuck ton from acrobatics. Would Ice Fang kill a flying? No. Make it -1 would be fun, though. That wouldn't let... like someone like this clean. How do you do against a fighting type? Nah. Stupid fucking Cinderace puzzle, bro. Stupid mistakes. This is even with like getting someone in for free, it's still incredibly difficult. It's really, again, a shame that B doesn't bait guaranteed. It's acrobatics or pyro ball. I mean, if we have someone... No, because you can't fast U-turn. You can U-turn, but you can't fast U-turn. You could fast U-turn, but you want to be guaranteed baiting the moves we want. Because poison jab killing here would be sick. I guess that's the puzzle of it, too. We also kind of need to... ooh, Dragonite does really well. Can take all moves. Can pick it up. What a munch. Cowboys won this weekend, right? Eagles, dude, I'm always waking up as like the end of the game is happening. Bro, what a miserable game to lose. What a miserable way to lose the winless season. Or lost with season. Can Pyro Ball have burn chance? Ugh. Does Draco extreme speed pick it up? Yeah. But I mean, glad the NFC East is... Okay, I guess the Commanders are close now. I was going to say it's weird having an NFC East where every team is good, but now the Giants... The Giants were like okay-ish last year. Yeah. Dude, I was like laying in bed because it was like 7 a.m. or something, and I tried to get an illegal stream on my phone, and I spent a good like 10 minutes trying to open shit, and then it was like, fuck, okay. So I was just sitting on the Google page refreshing to watch the game. I did hear about the snow call, though. The Bucks. Is that Baker Mayfield-led Bucks? I'm glad Baker's on a winning team. I'm glad Baker's doing good. The Bills losing. Yeah, both winless teams lost to like shit teams or unexpected losses. But we'll take it. When did the Phillies play again? Dude, it's so unfortunate that like the bracket played out that the Phillies have to play the Dodgers. They get a bye and they have to play the Dodgers. That sucks, bro. Yeah. God, just show me Thursday at noon for me. Hell yeah. Or, oh, today at 9 a.m. Oh, they're about to play. That's hilarious. Yeah. Yeah. Like, after being on a team that got so fucking demolished, I'm glad that Baker's still doing good. That winless team, trying to see that winless team get their first win of the season, whatever season that was, that really got me beyond watching Eagles games. That might have been like the first football game outside of like a Super Bowl that I watched of my own volition since like moving out of my parents' house, you know? Ooh, yeah. That might be one of the times I'm just going to have to root for the Cowboys. Just because fuck the Chiefs. it really be fuck the Chiefs till the day I die. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. I have to play this stupid game, though. What are they? So they would be ripping acrobatics into us? Are we faster after a rock tomb? We are just barely. So could this be a little bit of a rock tomb? Yeah. Yeah. It would be kind of cool to get the run back, but I feel like the broader public not only is sick of the Chiefs, but would be really disappointed to see the same two teams again. Yeah. Josh Allen's is the Bills quarterback? Yeah. I also don't want it to get to the point. I would love to see the Eagles win again, but I don't want the Eagles to become the Patriots. I mean, if they keep on barely winning fucking games, they'll never be that. I mean, even when they were like undefeated for a while, they have a way of keeping it interesting. Derogatory. Yeah. Yeah. Gotta lock the fuck in. Yeah. It really is a shame, though, that I mean, the Eagles are probably going to get more primetime games. Yeah. It's just sometimes they wait to turn it on to the second half. Let's see how many games will I actually get to see. Next two games, 4 a.m. There we go. Packers, noon for me. Actually, those two games. Oh, and even the one... The Cowboys game will be at a reasonable time for me. Oh, 7 a.m. Oh, yeah, I forgot that. So... That's big praise to say Sirianni's looking that good from a Cowboys fan. But this is looking nice. Yeah, actually, it's just basically this stretch of the schedule. I'm not going to be able to see games. It seems like everything else. What a nice time to watch a football game. One of the few good things about being on weird time schedules. 11 a.m. on a Friday, watching a Birds game at 11 a.m. on a Friday, that rules. Oh, what I was going to say is it happened to, it's now daylight saving time over here in Australia. So it's one more hour. And then when you guys change, because we jumped ahead and I think y'all are going to jump back, it's in just 2 weeks, it goes from a 2-hour gap to a 4-hour gap. So you're going to be getting much earlier streams. But yeah. I feel like all I hear is bad things about Sirianni, but anytime Eagles fans are upset, they're going to be like, fire the coach, bring back Andy Reid. Fucking people love complaining. There's so much, I mean, rightful bitching on like the Eagles subreddit after one loss. Name a more iconic duo, Eagles fans and bitching. Ah, damn. Oh, also this is, I guess, D-Knight can't be the one to pick this KO up, but I mean, maybe we rocks this with D-Knight. Yeah. Sirianni has like an insane... Doesn't he have an insane record? Overall, 52-21? That's crazy. Yeah, postseason 6-3. Yeah. Like, I'm no coach record, but that is fucking crazy. I'm also glad, too, that Andy Reid has been kind of vindicated by... Or, like, that he actually... Wait. I don't want Andy Reid's players' stats. I want Andy Reid coach stats. Yeah. What's overall coaching results? Yeah, I'm glad that he's getting his flowers. Yeah, the first loss could have gone either way. Yeah. Damn. He's once he got settled here in Kansas, this is a hell of a series here in fucking Kansas City. Shouts to Big Red. Could have been a Super Bowl champ here if fucking Donovan McNabb didn't choke. Literally throw up on stage, on the big stage. Anyways. Football. If I was a young boy and my father took me into the city. Can it bulk? It might have the possibility of bulking up here, which is kind of annoying, though. But I'll explore that when I get the shot. Because if this is just acrobatics, then we're baiting acrobatics coming out. And something like rock slide can pick it up. What the fuck does Misty Terrain do, anyways? We still doing the amount of damage that I want to do in Misty Terrain? Yeah. The Eagles will be back and get another one. We actually have a pretty decent... Well, it's Mons who can come in on acrobatics. And... you can't show fast kill against this guy. But I guess if you're showing fast kill there, you're showing fast kill here. Yeah. That becomes the real problem, doesn't it? Is something that can pick up the kill with this being slower and then not bait in, and then bait in Drampa. And I guess it would depend on the type. I guess it's going to be a flying type. We need to be baiting the right flippin' move too. Can you can definitely pick up the kill if you're flying type. Can you bait in the right guy though? That might be our move. That might be it, gamer. Is flamethrower what we want to come into this guy on? Yeah, I imagine that does the least. Yeah. And maybe we're dead to double crit. Probably not though. Okay, now I just have to check if this guy can bulk up. So let's learn about bulk up AI. Honk shoe me. These four moves are treated defensive or offensive based on the player's moves in the field. Don't kill it or outspeed it. So this means that this can definitely bulk up in front of D-Knight. Because the plan right now would be go into Glycopod, who by 1 HP is able to be safely always emergency exit. And then do this. But yeah, if we're slower and don't 2-hit KO it, that's a recipe for bulk up. Can we still do what we want to do on a bulk up? I wouldn't be surprised if Togedemaru can still pick this up. But then could it bulk up again on the swap? Because what we would do... Okay, let's play out the bulk up scenario. Well, there's an item. Why did I think I was going to have to be holding an item? No, I guess I can hold whatever I want, right? Because it's not like it's going to Pyro Ball. This is always going to be acrobatics. So we Rock Tomb no matter what. We Rock Tomb, and that's going to do min. Does it bait it? Wouldn't this bait slow kill from Drampa? We didn't see slow kill with flamethrower, and then yeah. Yeah, and I think even if like acrobatics, yeah. And this is Tuggy. Oh yeah, I guess it would have to be Tuggy holding no item, which it looks like with this line is fine. Yeah. So where were we? So we gotta figure out. God, I hate that every time you bring out the Cinderace to test what's going on, you need to set up the whole fucking rigmarole. Yeah, so Rock Tomb would do minimum 116. Make it slower. 231 116. Be at 115. They're gonna be a flying type. Then, oh wait, no. So they would be either. I guess the sketchy thing would be like bulk up, right? But I mean, if it bulk ups, Togedemaru is always baiting Pyro Ball. I guess in that scenario, we could probably go. If it bulks up, it resists Rock Tomb. Oh, yeah, I didn't even think that bulk up, it gets the typing from bulk up. But then if it, okay, so then if it bulks up, I don't know why I thought Libera only worked on fighting type, or only worked on attacking moves. So if it bulks up, which it would happen before us, this would be, it would turn into a fighting type. So then Rock Tomb would only do 29. So then this would be -1 speed, +1 attack, +1 defense. Actually, Rock Tomb would do basically nothing. And this would be +1 special defense. Rock Tomb would do a grand total of 19. So now, are we dead? This, I feel like, is the thing that's going to decide if we can actually do this or not. Are we dead to crit acrobatics? We are. But now it would never bulk up a second time. It would never bulk up a second time because now it sees we outspeed into a KO. Yeah. Yeah. So then this would always be acrobatics, which we might be able to get there with Togedemaru. It's going to be close, though, with like the chip, the fake out, all that. So then this would be swapping into... You go on the Togedemaru. Ooh, that'll be close. Oh, actually, no, we don't even get anywhere. Well, it's going to change types. So acrobatics would do... They bulk up. They bulk up, and then the next turn... Let me notate this out so I'm not getting fucking... Dude, it's such a confusing puzzle. Then swap to Tuggy. They become a fly type. Acro does... Yeah, if you only use Electrode, does solve this. Gem Electrode. Does it just zap the shit out of this motherfucker? Where's flying type? Flying. That, I don't think they... Yeah, we can run the numbers, but I don't think this gets there, right? Because this would be acrobatics does... Yeah, because if this bulk ups, we might be fucked. Because acrobatics is going to do 1/8. It's taking 19. 2, 3, 1. Oh, God. 2, 3, 1 divided by 8. 28. 28. Yeah, I don't think that even gets close. 28 plus 19 from Rock Tomb. 47 plus fucking... Yeah, 114 plus fake out. That does not even get close. Actually, not even get close is not true, but yeah. Damn, bro. Damn. Yeah, setup here is just like such a fucking disaster. Yeah, I think the Hammy problem is that they get mucked. Because I'm pretty sure Hammy shows... Yeah, Hammy would have to be at such a specific health, right? 38. Yeah, Hammy would have to be like at such a specific health, right? To be baiting dead only to psychic. Could you take way too much from acrobatics, right? Dread is too slow. Yeah. Latest Dreadnought in the fucking in the business. God, I gotta set this back up again. Okay, let's think about everything that could happen. Yeah. At least we get the free swap cope. There's got to be something in here. Yeah, we're just looking at Ice Beam Blastoids into fucking chin. There's like Ice Punch Blastoids. If this goes acrobatics. Still nothing. I mean, we're still in bulk up fear territory. I mean... We can't go like... B U-turn. I don't think B U-turn does enough. Oh, and they're baiting split moves anyways. Plus, we don't know what type it's going to be coming in. Yeah. What the hell does a Jacoby berry? If holders hit by physical moves, attack goes interesting. Could that could maybe get Togedemaru there? I think that could get Togedemaru there on the line, on the Dragonite line. Right? And it's just physical move. It doesn't have to make contact. So this would be... Do you usually use a Jacoby berry for other shit? Slash, how many do we get of those? I've never even heard of that. I would have never even known that was a resource we can use. Be kind of a sick line, though. God damn it. I misclicked and now we gotta go back here. Surf. Dragapult moment. All right, all right. Talk to me, talk to me. We stall out low kicks. Eject in the Primarina, get the Acro into Token tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the rock tube is the thing that is, man. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the problem, I think, and I don't, there's no way for it to not bulk up here. And even if we're like, well, that would never be a good idea to hard call out the bulk up, right? Because if it does bulk up, Rock Tomb plus Dual Wing Beat doesn't even pick that up. Even if it was like Sharp Beak, nah. That would show KO. DWB? Dual Wing Beat. Ah, yeah. Yeah. I forgot even about that grounded status bullshit. Say this is like Life Orb. The Life Orb Rock Tomb plus Dual Wing Beat doesn't kill. That's unfortunate. And then even so, we'd be baiting not what we want. Ah, fuck, I changed the Cinderace again. God damn it. The hardest part of this fight is the goddamn calculator. Anyone else who I'm not thinking of as a Rock Tomb? I mean, D-Knight's going to be the best guy to slow this shit down, though. Blastoise does get Rock Tomb. But they're not faster after one. It's still the same bulk up thing. Yeah. Does Gyarados get Rock Tomb? Yeah. I was like, yeah, that would make this guy even more. Oh, Mamoswine. The Mamoswine who misses the fucking range. Also, what a flash. Yeah. Ice Human could have Gage called that a Rock Tomb. But I imagine with the special defense increase, anything that clicks Ice Tomb in front of this ain't going to do jack. The fuck does Honchkrow get Icy Wind? Actually, it is kind of spooky. That does make sense. Seismitoad. We still have a mud shot on Seismitoad. And then it changes into a flying type and breaks our fucking ankles. Easy. Ah. We always baiting acrobatics here. Or bulk up. Also gets heat wave, by the way. Hell yeah. Get a lock kick. But does Rabami do fucking shit to this guy? Ooh, I guess Moonblast like -1. Yeah, how could we get... You don't like acrobatics. Yeah. I'd like maybe his Blastoids with kind of cooking. Well, what is Blastoids themselves bait? Or it'd be Mega Blastoids, right? That's showing almost outspeed Oko. Could we... I mean, if we rocked him with Blastoids, we're basically doing the same shit, right? There's no difference in what's happening. And we don't really have... Yeah. Yeah, I think Tuggy does seem right. Holt. Not dead to crit acrobatics, but not doing nearly enough damage. Well, this would be acrobatics, right? How much do we do to an acrobatics guy? Us being faster actually sucks. Yeah, us being faster kind of hurts us. That's such a pain in the ass. But then I guess if we were slower, we would be able to get bulked up on. Yeah. Yeah, does Gary show? I guess it depends on what type it is, because well, I would either be fighting, which I guess bounce shows a kill, and then fire, that shows a kill. Yeah. It really is a shame it doesn't get that, because then this would go flying on the acrobatics. Also getting the -1 maybe can do something for us. Yeah. Well, no, but then Togedemaru is slower, right? Icy Wind doesn't do shit. Rock Tomb would have done. Just for curiosity's sake. Oh yeah, that totally would have done it. Okay, well, how much is Togedemaru? Let's get the number we need. We need... Well, I guess this depends on 400 different things, right? Mainly... I mean, we could probably do some dancing around back and forth, right? It just depends on how much damage the Mon who is here can take, right? Maybe just doing the same thing with Gyarados Icy Wind is a little bit better. Because if this is... but Icy Wind doesn't do... Does Icy Wind do enough if it doesn't? Well, it won't bulk up. We do know this. So maybe this is a consistent line, right? Of going like... Oh, but we still need to slow it down. Which I don't think is enough. Let's run the math. Because if we go Icy Wind, which would suck to get rid of Crunch, I guess it's not the end of the world. Icy does 34. They acro. How much do we take from acrobatics? We're not dead to crit, but that would do a fuck ton. Guess we'd probably go like citrus on this guy. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta go real far down. Let's go -1. Can it? The problem is, could it bulk up on this turn? Because Gyarados -1 isn't faster. It could hypothetically bulk up here. Because Icy Wind doesn't do enough, and now because it's a flying type, it shows that it's not damaged. Yeah. Yeah. Get owned. They're too fucking slow. Too fucking slow. Oh, this is only with -1 speed. Damn! If Lopunny had good speed? Oh my god, if Lopunny had good speed, they could just come in and kill! Bane! They could just own this guy. Rock Tomb Kingler. I think the problem is Kingler's speed tied -1. Plus they don't do fucking jack shit. God damn, bro. I guess no, this is flying type. Damn. Slow kills with Ice Hammer. Oh, Kingler. I heard Kingdra. My man. There's too many kings. King top right, you know what I'm saying? Steam, why are you updating? Get out of here. Who do they bid in? Yeah. Well, here's a question. There's no way Kingler can... Well, let's check what the damage looks like. No, I was going to say, can Kingler come in on fucking random move, but we still probably want or slash need the eject. So this would be coming for free if it's a fire, if it's a fighting type. Because that's the problem then. If it's a fighting type, then it could bulk up. Because we don't know if this is bulk up or fireball. Pyroball coming in against Lucario. Oh, I guess Kingler, yeah, is dead the hyper voice. So, yeah, it depend on HP. What if we Gyarados Kingler? Any Gyarados like get a -1 in here? Any other Intimis? Something like that. Yeah. Or if there's, instead of getting the eject, is there like 2 Intimidators we can go into? Because we could go... So Lucario's baiting low kick Pyro Ball, right? We can go like Gyarados on that, and then it's always Acrobatics, which means we could go maybe into like Staraptor. And then it was always Pyro Ball, work ground it. Well, let's see if we can actually take those, right? And I guess we have to be wary of bulk ups, of course. Let's fucking... There's so many things to change. Let's see how different the matchup becomes based on how low the -1 is. -1, major difference. -2, probably not as much. Considerable difference still. Slash, it would depend on what type they are coming in. So if this guy becomes a flying type. Yeah, I think there's definitely, it feels like there's something here. Problem is, can we have an item? We can if we are healthy. I guess a perfect world, we want like Citrus to always proc, so we heal up. We don't have knockoff, so it makes the range. Well, no, I guess Gunk Shot's the one that we're afraid of, not that. Gunk Shot does a fuck ton, bro. So the range to beat, we need to be above. Kingler needs to be Kingler greater than 124 HP. That's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, bro. Yeah. Good. This does say good news, though, in my mind, that we can be holding an item. Because I bet Nevermelt into Aqua Jet probably picks it up. Maybe -2 in Timmy takes so little damage from Acrobatics. Cope. Um, 57? Is 57 enough? Not enough. Few solid people left, but it's not enough. That's a good question. Instead of it using 1 into me instead of 2. So this would be, so we eject. Zoop. But that's the well, no. If we're not ejecting, we don't need to eject. They don't teach you that in school. Because we would go, this guy is baiting. Why are these numbers look weird? Oh, because it's -2 attack. It's like something looks wrong here. Pyro Ball, low kick. Gyarados could come in on that. No matter what type they are, Gyarados shows slow kill, so they'd be able to do that. We could pre-para to avoid Pyro Ball burn because we're not grounded, so we don't have the magical thing around it. So we'd come in on either of those moves. This would be -1. This would only ever be Acrobatics. We'd go into Dreadnought. Yeah, then this would always be Acrobatics. If this is a flying type, I'm assuming we're always showing slow kill with Stone Edge, which means we could go back here in the low kick. Yeah, we probably could get 3. It seemed just like doing eyeball numbers. We probably get 3 here. Especially barring no crits on Gary. And this would be low kick. Is that even still enough, though? Or maybe, what if we just have Dread? I mean, we could have Dread Rock Tomb it. So after a couple swaps, if Dread stays in, they're not showing kills, though. Does Dread have some, like, crazy move that we're not considering? They get, like, Aerial Ace or some shit? Nah. They get Ice Beam. Why the fuck does this guy learn Ice Beam with so little, with 48 base special attack? I guess a bulk up at that point is less scary. Could we just hang out and double Rock Tomb this guy? Is Kingler faster? This guy's -2. They are. So maybe we could hang out, double -2 this guy, go Gary, eventually go Kingler on the acrobatics. I mean, still, is that not enough? Max roll acrobatics is just too much, right? What's the number? We need to be 124. Maybe it is max roll -3. 175 minus 46. That is enough. Kingler can take 1 acrobatic. So maybe there's... Fuck, maybe it's like... Gyarados, Dreadnought pivots until they're low enough. Dreadnought clicks Rock Tomb twice into Cinderace, goes back into Gyarados one last time, goes in the Kingler. Kingler outspeeds and Okos. Well, what would they be coming in on? Acrobatics? Can, like, with 2... I think they can take a couple of... With a Citrus... I bet with a Citrus and -3, they can probably... Because they take, like, nothing from acrobatics, right? Well, I guess this is, like, before. It'll be cutting it close. We'll have to run these numbers. But... there's a huge difference between -2 and -3, yeah. Huh. I wonder if we get Dreadnought to do 1 Rock Tomb, we get Gyarados to do 1 Icy Wind. But nah, that Gyarados is way too afraid of crits, I think, to make that happen. And then we'd have to be fearful of burn. Maybe Dread can do it with the Citrus. Okay, but that would, if they're -3, let's, for shits and giggles. Okay, let's run worst case scenario. See how it plays out. So, we go into... It's Pyro Ball. I guess we want to be pre-parried here, right? Well, it depends on if Gary's going to... Well, we'll say Gary's not doing this in this hypothetical line. So, Gary comes in. Worst case scenario. We're going to go worst case scenario. Well, let's go worst case non-crit scenario, because I feel like that's going to make a huge difference here. Well, let's actually run worst case scenario. That's Gary takes... -1 Rabbit. Gary takes 120. Then we go... Then this is going to be acrobatics at -1. Swap to Dread. Take 45. Low kick. -1 Rabbit. Gary takes... If it was crit low kick, so we'd already be taking 120 here. If it's crit low kick, we would take Another 120. Ouch. This guy's -2 now, though. We're not dead. That would proc citrus. I guess if Gyarados gets triple crit, then they die on these swaps. Yeah, because we're taking like 120 from every crit. Yeah, they need to get triple crit for them not to be able to survive this series of events, which, I mean, well, and then let's more importantly, let's see Dread damage. Let's see Paul Allen's damage. This would be acrobatics coming in on Dread, -2. That's another 33. Swap to Dread. Take 33. 45 plus 33. So what's Dread? After these two swaps, Dread sitting at a cool 245 -78. Dread sits at 167. True. Battle Intimidate. Armored Tim. Okay, then the coup de grace, as they say. So then this would be Cinderace. Would be clicking low kick every time here. They become fighting type. Dread takes 122. We're sitting at 167. Barry hasn't procced yet. They take... Well, I want to see this with 2 and then see this with 3. So they take 102, which I think they just don't have the safety to do this, right? How much? 245 divided by 4, heal 61 with a citrus. So again, they would take 122, 167 minus 122. They'd heal up 61. So they can survive two... No, they can't survive 2 low kicks. Now you pop a magic. Okay, so Dread... Well, we'd have to do the math to make sure we're always low. It's like 33, so 81. I mean, that doesn't seem unreasonable, right? Because we're going to get down pretty fucking low. How much does Iapapa heal? I guess 81. Yeah. Oh, it's 1/4. Yeah, it's 1/4 heals 1/3. Yeah. Yeah, it is 25. You're right. 61. Bet it's probably not unreasonable to get there. So again, let's say we're healing that amount. Yeah. Oh, it heals 50? That's crazy, bro. Then we can definitely do this. And based on these ranges, we probably bait low kick again coming out. Iapapa. Is this, I guessing this is wrong then? Restores 1/3. I know sometimes the dex is wrong. Because if it heals 50%, then like we are big chillin'. Yeah. Why don't people use it more often then? I feel like, I guess it's a hard thing to do, but still, healing 50%. Nope. Where is it? Restore half HP, only triggering at 1/4. Yeah. Cool. Oh yeah, so this definitely seems plausible here. So we'll run the numbers. We'll say like we'll do it at max damage to see if it's even like it'll work. So we're sitting at 167 when Dread comes in after taking the latest acrobatics. Then we would take from max roll, low kick, and -2. We'd take 122. We'd be sitting at 45 heals. And then how much do we heal? We heal half. Low kick sends us to 45. Healing half is so sick. 122. Yeah. 122 with Iapapa. So we go the 45, add 122. We would live that. Not only would we live that, I'm pretty sure we live it, and if both max roll, we still exclusively bait low kick. Okay, that rules. Dread says that low kick sends us to 5. Heals. What do I do with Iapapa? So, okay, since there's a rock tomb. Yeah, that's obviously, we got to check every single min roll, right? So we need to be at 61. Okay, so let's work backwards. So 61 is what we need to be to activate. So it does it activate at 1/4? I forget if berries round up or down. Is it 60 or 61? Definitely it's 60. Maybe it's 61. Pretty sure exactly 21. Well, let's for safety's sake, let's just try 60. So we're gonna take min rolls. This would be, let's start at, we're -1 the first one we take. That'd be min roll acrobatics. 38. Then we take a -2. That would be 28. Then min roll low kick would be 102. So worst case, best case scenario, we're taking 38 plus 28. 38 plus 28 plus 102. And then we want to end up at 60. So if we start at 228 HP and we take max rolls, 45, 33, and then low kick max roll takes us to 122. Then we heal 122 back from Iapapa. Then we take another max roll. Okay, I guess, yeah, if it's... We can still do it. The only problem is baiting acrobatics. Is sometimes baiting acrobatics swapping out. Actually, that's a 50-50 swapping out. But I think Gyarados is fine. Depending. There's also, once this clicks low kick the first time, though, it can bulk up. Because we're not faster. It doesn't see kill. If that's the case, this goes -1, -2, -1. But at that point, it would see like slow kill with low kick. Then we'd probably go like here. -2. Low kick. And then we'd probably see, it'd probably be showing fast kill with bounce, which would probably always be acrobatics here. But then we're far too low. Right. Slash Ice Hammer doesn't do nearly enough. Ugh. Dreadnought should learn Hurricane. Ah, man. I don't know if there's a 1,000,000% safe line here. Feather Wing Mega Pidgeot. There it is. Easy. Feather Dance Mega Pidgeot. Except they are fucking dead right away. Because Mega Pidgeot sucks. When they, yeah, we wouldn't be able to swap random move on them. Ha! Does Libero still happen if they go into a ghost type? I would assume even if the move doesn't go off, it still happens. But we can't kill it with the U because you'll set in that. In a way, we can catch you. Outside, how about that? Nah, you do so fucking little to this guy. It's actually criminal how little damage Electro does to Flying Cinderace. Plus, getting in on Flying Cinderace seems impossible. B on a low kick? B takes a low kick, picks up the kill. What are you baiting? Knockoff kill. No dice. You need to be basically max health. It would need to... Well, I guess if we're coming in on fighting move. No. Leech Life doesn't do that much. I bet if that's a crit, then this is always... Yeah, muck. They need to come in, like, basically untouched or... Basically untouched or... low enough that Leech Life could kill. But if we could kill them with something like that, then we wouldn't be in this predicament. Yeah. It doesn't seem improbable, especially if we do that, we don't have to worry about speed control. Like, if we can find a trio that, like... Oh, they bait Pyro Ball. We need, like, someone who takes Pyro Ball that baits Acrobat. Well, we need someone who baits Low Kick, right? So they bait Pyro Ball, take Acrobatics. The moves Beedrill takes isn't really conducive to swapping, right? Well, can you take Pyro Ball? Take Pyro Ball, bait Acrobatics. Could do that. And then, but no, well then we have no mon to get Beedrill in on, right? Unless one of these other mons that we're bringing to a fight can take one of these moves. You can probably take Pyro Ball and you bait Acrobatics. Bait Low Kick. You're grounded. Bait Low Kick. Because we go here. Pyro Ball, Low Kick. Then this would be Acrobatics. Go here, do Chip, Fake Out, bait Pyro Ball. Go here, bait Acrobatics, Fake Out. Pyro Ball doesn't make kind of Fake Out, Iron Barbs, do 2/8s. Go back here. Like I guess it just depends on how much abuse Gyarados can take. Oh, but then when you have to go, we go here on the minus like 5. Pray doesn't get crit. I mean, this 1v1 isn't. Yeah, this 1v1 isn't that close. I think Ursaluna could take some hits, and then on the turn that is, where this would be Low Kick. We'd go here, and if it's a crit, do we just immediately lose? 57. 4 minus 57. I bet we just immediately lose on crit, right? Yeah. Oh, well, if we're killing with a U-turn. So I guess we get to choose our bait. Okay, does anyone... You show outspeed, out damage, slower kill. Oh, no, you show outspeed, Oko. Unfortunate. You... Are you faster? No, you're not. It would show faster but gets O-code. This would show slower, but it would go into the faster guy. I would Primarina bait. Primarina definitely baits that guy. Fuck, Lucario being too good against this Drampa is the problem. What? And Primarina baits Alola Mug. Fucking hell, bro. The rest of our team is too good against Drampa. I mean, maybe we U-turn into Tuggy? How low can Tuggy get for that to happen? I mean, well, no, this is Acrobatics with no item increase. Yeah, it's going to depend on how many Acrobaticses we need to take. What's the magic number for a U-turn kill? $74. 157 for U-turn kill. That's going to be a lot of Togedemaru cycles. I don't think that's a reasonable amount of Togedemaru cycles, honestly. 1/8 is 28. And Fake Out also does 28, so 20 times 2. 56. So would it be 3 Togedemaru cycles? I don't think that's incredibly unreasonable. 3 Togedemaru cycles here of going Gyarados, Togedemaru, Fake Out, Iron Barb's Chip, and then we can't go any item though. How many? I mean, it will be -1, but I guess if any of these acrobatics crits were figgity fucked. Is that true? That does so much less than I thought. Oh, because this is the Misty Seed again. Yeah, that does much more. Yeah. Here's a question. Could we... Could we give Cinderace the Spiky Barb and then get it back with Togedemaru? Yeah! Hey guys, you got the same idea, bro! Same idea! Because we could probably have the Barb come in from Gyarados, grab the Barb, Spiky Shield, wait out a turn, go into Gyarados on the Pyro Ball, take the hit, go back in. Yeah. No, but we do the same thing, but we still pick up the kill with Beedrill. We just have to time the turn so we do enough damage that we're still able to go Ursaluna before we kill it, then go into Beedrill, kill with the U-turn. Yeah. Then wait, who did we say? I guess the problem is, yeah, no, the problem still is baiting that. Can we do this with Electrode? Who does Electrode bait? Yeah, and then we're out of slots. Damn. Electrode definitely baits that guy. Okay. Well, if there's nothing else we can do, you know what we could do? We could remove close combat from Lucario. Lucario without close combat always baits Drampa. But that sucks. Yeah. We are always complaining about Lucario not having enough move slots. That might honestly be the move. That really might be the move. And it's baiting the exact move we want from Drampa. Damn. This is really a fight. This is really a fucking... This is the quintessential run and bun fight here. Explore 500 lines, end up with a wacky, goofy line. Okay, so let's run this and see what would actually happen. Okay, so Flash Cannon kills. Do we need to no, because it's max roll. And we need Metal Coat to hold that. Okay, so then this would be, I'm going to move these guys just out of the way for clarity's sake. Okay, then this would be Cinderace comes in, Misty Seed procs, of course. We're still at full health. Oh, wait, do you have you've Calm Mind. I guess we would still want to be pre-damaged to always bait Flamethrower. To always, definitely when it actually happens, bait Flamethrower. We kill with Flash Cannon. Kill with Flash Cannon, brings in this guy. Give her the Misty Seed. You're going to be a fire type from the jump. Get her Misty Seed to get you the boost. Pyro Ball or Low Kick always. We go into Gyarados. We take the hit. Gyarados item doesn't matter at the moment. I believe we are going pre-Parad Gara. So let's... I'm going to actually write out my exact turns for this. Ace comes in. Swap to Gary, who's going to be pre-parad. Ace clicks Pyro Ball / Low Kick. Then we are going to swap to Tuggy on Acro. So this is going to do... This will do... This is -1 as well. Do about does. Does about 30%. No, does about 15% to Tuggy. Iron Barbs. Iron Barbs does 231 divided by 8. 28. Barbs. I should write this out. Iron Barbs does 28. Okay, let's make sure we 100% understand how Sticky Barb works. An attacker making contact can receive it. So Acrobatics does make contact. So yes. Also, we'll make Acrobatics do... I don't think it's going to... Making contact or receive it. What move are we baiting on Gyarados if this now has an item? Does that change it? Oh, no! That's unfortunate. Well, couldn't we... I guess we could... Fake out immediately and only get 1 extra turn of chip. Because, yeah, how does that work out then? So, swapping the Togedemaru and Acrobatics, it does about 15% of the Togedemaru. Iron Barbs does 28. It gets the Sticky Barb, it does another 28. Then we'd click Fake Out. Fake Out does 28 to Ace. We get Barb back. Tuggy takes 24. Tuggy takes 24. Okay, then, yeah, so then we'd fake out. So at this point, it's 3 sets of 28. 28 times 3 that Cinderace has taken, 84. Ace sits at 231 minus 84. 147 HP. So what we can do 28 times 3. So 147 minus 84. 63. Is that low enough for U-turn the kill? That is. So 2 cycles do work. It just will Togedemaru be healthy enough to do so. Who's calling me? From a US number. So Togedemaru is going to take... Can Togedemaru take 2 crit acrobatics? 2 crit acrobatics. Is that really? Oh, because they're holding an item. Okay. 2 crit acrobatics would be 67 plus 67. Plus 2 turns of sticky barb damage. Would that put us low enough? They've definitely put us low enough that we're not baiting the right moves. Well, that depends, right? Because this is going to be -2. Why is... What does that not affect acrobatics damage? Oh, because it's set as a crit. How low would we be? 182. We'd have 16 HP left. So I guess there is a world where like max, it would have to be like max roll double crit. Oh, but I guess we can take, it's never going to be low kick though, right? Well, it'll be closer to being low kick, right? If it's normal non-crit acrobatics rolls, we're totally fine. I think even if one of them is not a crit. Yeah, because like 22, 22. Oh, this is -1. One's going to be, like, if they're both max roll, 30, 22. I think we're so far away from it. 30 plus 22 plus the 2 turns of sticky barbs. 1, 2... Yeah, we're so far away from that. Then on the, like, Pyro Ball, we go Luna. And then... Yeah, this will always be low kick. We go into B. B picks it up with the U-turn. We'd go into Lucario, who would... We go into Lucario, who would now bait without... CC. Bait slow kill from Drampa with Flamethrower. We go into Primarina on that. We kill with the Moonblast. That brings in this guy. Always clicking Gunk Shot. We're grounded, so we're not going to be able to get statused. And then we just win this 1v1. Sounds good to me. Who else? Gary needs to be paralyzed. That's not going to affect setup, right? Nah, because it's not a guaranteed for them to move. Then Primarina. Are you dead to double crits? It's like crit into Quick Claw crit. Yeah. Well, actually, no, it doesn't even look like they died to that. We'll go Prim. Prim, I think we want a Citrus just like if that would happen so we don't get Pursuit trapped. Yeah, but it would have to be like Giga Low. Yeah, it doesn't know about swapping out damage. It would have to kill without swapping out damage. And then Luna, I assume we also want to go Citrus. Tuggy with Iron Barb or Sticky Barb. And then B Mega. Okay, I think this is a line that works. Good fucking lord. So it's 28 times 6 is what we're doing basically to Cinderace. Yeah. 231 minus 168. Cool. All right, I think this works. And you're always bidding low kick. Yeah. Oh, golly. One hell of a fight, Brother Bear. One hell of a fight. Now we actually have to play the game. I think we're poisoned. Yeah. Bow, 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 bow. Okay. We need Lucario to be full leveled. Gary's dosage. Ursaluna again coming to another fight. Togedemaru, Primarina. We missing Tug Me. Dug me tomorrow. Get rid of that shit. Just try to get rid of all these boosting items so we accidentally don't back ourselves into a corner in the future. Citrus, Primarina, another Citrus, cool. Ursaluna. I think that's all we need for Citrus because that needs to be Metal Coat. This needs to be Sticky Barb. Oh, banger alert. Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum dum. Can this lady also remove moves? Cool. Moses' close combat. I missed that chapter in the Bible. And it's Flash Cannon is the move we need. Cool. What's the other move we have? That's not going to do the problem. Vacuum Wave. I don't think Vacuum Wave does anything of note. Yeah, no, it doesn't show kills. Okay, Barb. And plate. Metal coat. Oh yeah, coat, I mean plate. We also need to pre-para Gary. Cool. All right. Metal Coat, Citrus, Barb, Citrus, Citrus, Mega. And everyone's max level. Okay, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, and then we are going to rip this crazy-ass fight. Cough. Let's play my favorite game. Did we cook or are we cooked? Okay. Yeah, I think we are chilling. Ooh, I need to pre-damage Lucario. That is a thing we need to do. Pre-damage. Slot 1, 182. Cool. There's the double battle. I think that was the one we did last time. Is this it? Okay. No, next one. Mega Camel? Play rough. We're about to go now with a sticky barb line. Oh, this is the guy with the ear. This is the guy who's like, I can't hear. My one ear is fucking burnt. My favorite line in this whole thing. My left ear is burning up. Okay. It's crazy this is a 4 Pokemon fight. It feels like a 25v1. Okay. We are going to outspeed and click Flash Cannon. It's not a 1v1, it's a 1v20. Fight against Ghost and AI. Yeah, so we kill this guy, and then begins the peril. Yay, Cinderace. Misty Seed procs. Special defense goes up. Item gets dropped. This is Pyro Ball or Low Kick. I don't think it matters. We just want to keep track of its type. They do about the same. Cool. This is going to be acrobatics. Why is Steam opening? Please get out of my way, Steam. Yeah, because we show slow kill here, so it won't bulk up. This is going to be acrobatics. It is still a fire type. We're going to go here into Cookie. Cool. The fly type. So this will take the barbs and then take the yeah, there we go. So that's 2 turns of take. We do need this back because now that it's holding an item, it could sometimes bait Pyro Ball coming back. So as much as I would love to just protect here, well, this is always Pyro Ball coming back, but against Gyarados, this would be a suspicious bait. Yeah. So we need to fake out to immediately take that back. So we go bot. A crit? Don't know if that's good or bad for us. I think that's fine. Okay, so now this is always Pyro Ball again, which we can go back into Garyon. It's going to go now to -2. Going to turn to the fire type. which means we're still showing slow kill with waterfall against it. So then now this is always going to be acrobatics again. It's -1. We're going to go back into Tug Me Tomorrow. Hand back off the barb. Totally fine. Iron Barb's damage takes the barb. This is going to be... I don't think another crit fake out would kill. Yeah, crit fake out max does 22 here. Yeah, no, we're fine. So we do the same thing again. We go fake out. Steal the bar back. They waste their turn. Now they're still only seeing Pyro Ball. Check that one more time. This is -2. This is always Pyro Ball. On that, we're going to go into Ursa Luna. Fire type. We are grounded, so we can't get burned. Then this is always going to be low kick because we're showing slow kill. Go into Believe. Fight type. Cool. Awesome. Where's normal B? Fight type. They're going to see slow kill with acrobatics and Pyro Ball. We're going to click U-turn and pick this up. We are faster, and we're going to click U-turn. That's correct, because we're going to go into Lucario, who shows slow dead to Drampa, but not to Muck. Yes. Yeah, this fight, I think especially, this fight's got me scared, and the part of the morning where the caffeine's running through your system at 100 miles per hour, double heart racing. That'll pick it up on Cinderace. You're going to go back into Luke, because Luke is the Mon who baits in the right Mon we want in the back. Cool. And we specifically removed close combat, because with close combat, Drampa would see dead. But without it, Drampa thinks they're totally fine. And they are, technically, until we swap into Bubbles. Blowing Bubbles. Pretty Bubbles. Cool. I believe no crit there means we're good. This is Quick Claw. We would love to just go first. Looking pretty good, Munch. I think we found the line. It involved passing a sticky bar back and forth between the bunny, but it looks like we might have got there. Cool. And now this is always going to be Gunk Shot. Is there any... No, we just go right into Luna. On the Gunk Shot, we go into Ursa Luna, and we finish this out. Whew. No pursuit. Oof. We do not love to see this. Funny thing, we were mad about this Ursaluna not being Guts, but specifically in this scenario, because it's unnerved, they don't get to eat their Shuka Berry, which means we can just kill this guy, which really rules. I guess maybe we shouldn't have gone Citrus. Knockoff crit, can't kill us, so we are like triple fine. We go EQ. Damn. Gnarly pain in my foot. Solid white line. Timid. Ah, Muck. Yeah. He's too nervous around us to eat his berries. Yeah, -1 Citrus. Do you know if you, like, did anything to your foot much, or you just happened to wake up and just, like, sleep the wrong way? Hell yeah, bro. That rules. That was a fun line. Double passing around a sticky barb? That's a fun line. Fuck, Focus Band Ninjask? Focus Band Ninjask in the year of our Lord? Get that shit out of here. Wait, I don't want to do that. How far are we from Hellroom? Oh, literally one more fight? Cool. Why are you hiding, bro? Nah, dude, I don't want... creative lines are cool. Creative lines are cool for making shorts in 40 years when I eventually catch up to this point. But good, solid lines, nothing beats a good, solid line. You get up in the morning, you just really gets you going. Also, what up, Noel? No, you just missed an insanely sick line, though. Using Sticky Barb, passing Sticky Barb back and forth between Cinderace with Fake Out Togedemaru. Absolutely ruled. We spent 2 hours on that fight, though. Smudge. We basically did every permutation of how you could do that fight. Rune, actual Glowbro, Chandy with Shadow Tag, Cack, Ninja. You do not gotta go mode emotional for you. Dude, you don't want me and Aqua Hideout. Me and Aqua Hideout, we are not friends. Oh, wait, I wonder if I can pull up the Maya file, show you guys how far I am. Ed Gain. I don't know who Ed Gain is. Oh, that... Did I just walk into it? Is Ed Gain? Egging you on. Got him. Oh, no, he's a serial killer. Interesting. Ed Gain you on. Yeah, I go back and forth on like how I feel about true crime stuff. Even though for the longest time I used to fall asleep listening to like true crime things. It's hard to... I think you can like watch true crime and then there's always going to be a moment when you're watching it when you're like, oh, this happened. When you like start thinking about the humanity aspect of it, it's like it feels really weird, or like it's like becomes a whole lot darker. Like I had a similar feeling. I went on a hike this weekend and we hiked by, there's like this cemetery on like the coast in Australia. And there's always something about cemeteries that just like makes it feel more real, like adds a realness to death. That kind of hits in a different way, you know? Anyways, Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah, it's really odd to be like, this person and me are the same human beings. Like, we're built to the same thing. Show on accident. Risk Polt to a bloody death. Oof. But you got out. Played hide and seek in a cemetery once. Yeah. There were people also just like chilling in the cemetery. And again, I feel like that would, not that I'm like a believing in ghosts. I don't know if I believe in ghosts. I would, if I gun to my head, have to make a decision. I guess gun to my head would make me find out very soon if they exist or not. I would probably say no, but still like hanging out in a cemetery seems a little spooky. I don't want to fuck with it, you know? Oh wait, okay, it actually loaded. Oh yeah, you guys can see spoilers for the big video. We're making progress. We are getting somewhere. We've made a lot of progress. This is my favorite graphic so far. I love the little Huntail. Yeah. I'm starting the 4th gym chapter, basically. Yeah, I just basically got to the point where we get this capture. But it's coming along. The video is coming along. I'm basically adding in the stuff as I get to the chapters. Like, this just took forever, though. Because this was a lot to make up and add. And do all these little old previous runs. And also do this guide on what Pokemon you want for Flannery. But, yeah. It's getting there. Will it be done? It was so funny when I thought this was going to be done like 2 weeks ago. Fucking idiot. Anyways. It's going to be cool, but it's going to take forever. Didn't realize the ice thing, you had a focus band, not a focus sash. Damn. Focus band. It's so funny that sometimes when you see the focus band, you're like, damn, I kind of wish that was a sash. A lot of times you're just like, I wish I knew what was going to happen. Anyways, we lead this fight with Overgrow Magical Leaf. Running and bunning. Yeah, you were, it seemed like you were hesitant for a little bit to get into the running button. Now you're like full in. I mean, you're How many runs have you been? I mean, regardless of how many runs it took you to get this far, like time-wise of playing the game, you fucking zoomed. You're a nuzlocking savant. I'll say it. I'll say what everyone else is too afraid to say. So it looks like Skeptical Tile can do this. Can Electrode... Nah. Maybe Lorb Electrode? Nah, actually, not even close. This guy's just a menace. An oral hygienist. Garchomp, yeah. Dude, I want to see what Garchomp can do in this game. Ooh, dual baiting fast kills. That's good. Because this would be, we outspeed Oko, then we're going to bait in. Yeah, because that's just showing fast kills. Perfect. So this will be Skept with a Miracle Seed and set to, it's 33. So we'll just go 65. They click Magical Leaf, they pick up the KO, brings in Ninjask, clicking one of these 2 damaging moves. What do we do to play around Focus Band? Let it kill itself? Leech Life make contact? Game did punish my luck by giving me Hellroom Czar. Damn, that's unfortunate. I forgot you were debating the Hellroom pickup. The game ebbs and flows. Ebbs and flows. This wouldn't Swords Dance in front of this. We could come in. Are we dead to like 2 crit Leech Lives? Because we go like Fake Out, Spiky Shield. Play my Machi Jinxed. That sounds like a Skeleton Gang moment. The one and only. I feel like I haven't seen Skelly in years. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I think we go Togedemaru here. The only question is, does Togedemaru get trapped? I mean, we could just go Shed Shell Togedemaru, right? I mean, we're probably dead to slow kill from... Yeah, we're probably just going to be dead to slow kill from Galar. He's been bunning, though. Yeah. I wonder if he ever finished Silk Song. I think he's probably just being kind to me and not dropping Silk Song spoilers. Okay, so this is lead Magical Leaf, KO this guy before they get to act. This will bait him fast kill from this. We go Fake Out. We go Zing Zap. And then eventually Spiky Shield. Yeah, it's probably Fake Out, Zing Zap, Spiky Shield to pick up the KO. Not having to worry about the Focus Band. Then this will bring in, because we're going to at least take a tiny amount of damage from Slowbro. Oh, and this works out perfectly. Item that we're holding doesn't matter. I guess we could go Shed Shell if we do that, though. But this would be slow Fire Blast. This thing is just slow. Slow King Galar. This is one of these weird types that I don't know what we're looking for. Slow King Johto. I've never heard anyone refer to them as Slow King Johto before. Dark Ghost Ground. This guy? Actually just fucking own the shit out of them. Also, you probably... Nah, Sucker Punch. Yeah, this could just be... Phantom Force, Phantom Force. Goes through Protect. Kill with 2. We'd have to get, like, double burn by Fire Blast. Yeah. What do you bait in, though? Outspeed Oko. Oh, let's add this in here. So this is Sceptical Tile. Do. It's another one gets stuck in my head. Yeah, anyone else we'd want here / could do this? Ba-da-da-da-dun, dun, dun, dun. Oh, wait, Luna. But does Luna get fucked here? We can go like pre-poisoned Luna. But then it's going to protect, right? Yeah, my only fear is getting trapped, right? Outspeed. Yeah, because this would always bring in Chandelure. Up in her, up in her. That is so convenient, though, that they own that. Yeah. Because we can't go Lum to avoid that. Yeah, and there's not a better move to come in on. I mean, this works, right? And we don't have to worry about trapping items. We can go like Lum here. Who does this bring in? Terra Ghost. True. Yeah, because I guess we do want to go Lum to avoid like Fire Blast Burn into Fire Blast Burn. Slow kill, but we outspeed Oko, so this would always be Cacturn, clicking Dark Pulse. Quick Claw Cacturn. Yuck. First impression? Does KO, but we might get kicked out. What if we go... I mean, we could go Golisopod if we don't... Golisopod with Shed Shell. If we don't get Dark Pulsed out, we just kill, and then we swap out. Yeah. Then we inhale room. Hell yeah. Who is the guy for the lure? Up in her, up in her. Anyone be outspeeding the Chandelure? It's not that fast. The bee? I'm gonna be... Ouch. The first time Mega Lopunny gets to be used? I guess it would only be coming in on a Hex. Yeah, it's going to depend on what moves we bait. This would be annoying. Yeah, there's probably a better thing to do here. Cacturn's not that scary of a guy. Yeah, we could just fly on it. We could... It's Quick Claw. I guess, like, Quick Claw... Oh, we're Inner Focus. So that actually works really well. What do you bait from this guy? Hex or William Wisp? But it could sub, right? Dwayne Week's not going to hit through that. Hex or William Wisp. I guess Double Burn would get us here. It's lefties. Ba-da-da-da-ba-da-bum-bum. We couldn't go... I guess we could pre-poison... Nah, the problem is baiting William Wisp. Heartstone Arcanine? Heartstone Arcanine covers everything, right? Can't get Will-O-Wisp, Hex Crit when it kill, outspeed Oko next turn. If they sub, we just kill in 2 turns. Yeah, I think that covers everything, except roll to the right. Yeah, so this is going to be... We can put the backup shed here. This is drag. Don't think the... Oh, we needed a Lum there. D-Knight wants a Shed Shell. Arcane wants Heartstone. Let's just check this one more time. Skeptical Tile, pre-damaged to be in Overgrow. outspeeds Okos with Magical Leaf. Because Bright Powder. No one else outspeeds. Ninjas outspeeds Okos with either of these moves. We go into Togedemaru. If it's Leech Life crit, we are fine. We go Fake Out. We then go Zing Zap. And then if that doesn't kill, we go Spiky Shield and it'll kill itself the turn after. And after any amount of damage, we will be baiting Fire Blast, Slow Kill. We will not be baiting Chandelure. We're just going to put a Shed Shell because we don't need an item against this Ninjask in case something would get funky. But this should always be Slow King Galar. We're going to go into Pulse on the Blast. Not dead to double crit blast. We're going to click Phantom Force. We don't have to worry about Protect because Phantom Force goes through Protect. Don't know if the AI knows this. I would assume the AI knows that. Actually, is there something explicit in there? That'd be very funny if there wasn't. Guess it doesn't. Be very funny if it did. But we take 2 Fire Blasts. We kill eventually with Phantom Force. If we're not burned, we can click darts. I guess it's just going to depend on the damage. We could also just click Phantom Force twice. That's going to bait in. We outspeed Oko, so that won't come in. So this would be slower than Oko's. Cacturn's going to click Dark Pulse. We go into D-Knight. Water Absorb. Interesting. We go into D-Knight. We can't get flinched, even its Quick Claw proc. We click Dual Wing Beat. We pick up the KO. This will then bring in the only Pokemon remaining, Chandelure. It's going to be Hex / William Wisp on both of the, or Hex, William Wisp, or Sub. Arcanine beats all of those with Rock Slide, and we win. What's it bringing the last slot? Harry Mama. Come, Harry Mama, let me whisper in your ear. Yeah, why can't every fight be like that? This song doesn't get stuck in my head, but it's kind of sensual. Really makes you feel like you're playing Pokemon. Oh, wow, we actually have exactly 1 extra box of Pokemon. Look at that. I mean, I could keep I should probably keep those in there because we just have trouble finding Pokemon in this box. But there you are. So having the bad ones out of here. Honestly, we could probably do some spring cleaning here. What's like the very niche of these Pokemon? Motherfuckers who don't come to fights. Me when I'm a blind man watching karate movies. Yeah, Steven Seagal is the greatest of all time. I don't think Castform has ever clicked a move in a fight. I know it's come to fights. Have you seen him run? Yeah. What a fucking goofy motherfucker in every sense of the word. Yeah. Oh, Megalo. Let's see. So, Skeptical Tile, Togedemaru. Togedemaru just rolls off the tongue so well. Togedemaru. Just feels good to say. Linguini. Yeah, maybe I should just have Ursaluna in the team. Ursaluna comes to all these fights. Might as well. Nah. We'll stick to the plan. I can't let Ursaluna come to all of these fights just on a little bit of extra there. This, Arcane and Harry. Cool. Yeah, I think it's 2 fights total Ursaluna has missed out on. It's like the double. Well, now it would be 3. It's the first fight because we hadn't caught them yet. The double because they just didn't fit on our team. And then this one. Yeah. I said just Hollywood was a very different beast previously. Like, with enough money or enough knowing the right people, you could get a bunch of bullshit pushed through. But now, because of the internet, it's a lot less centralized. Or in the internet age, commentary on stuff or people saying shit is a lot less centralized because now everyone thinks he's a dumbass. Well, he's still getting shit made, isn't he? Steven Seagal, special representative for U.S.-Russia relations, cultural and historic heritage. Wait, he's in the cabinet? What the fuck? He broke Sean Connery's wrist. Fucking Christ, bro. Quotes, I am hoping that I could be known as a great writer and actor someday rather than a sex symbol. What the fuck? He really is an op. Upcoming? I doubt it. Order of the Dragon. Aura of the Dragon. Dude, look at these numbers, bro. If these were ratings out of 5, he would be one of the most acclaimed. Actually, no, he probably still wouldn't be considered that great of an actor if these were ratings out of 5, bro. What's the highest here? 4.0? 4.3. Whoa. What's the best Steven Seagal movie? What? Are we going to break 7? Do we never break 7? All 7 won. Because he was on one episode of Roseanne. That's the best thing he's ever done. Holy shit, bro. It's impressive how consistent he is. Majete. Wow, he's just consistently dog shit. Respect. Anyways. The greatest plot twist of all time that Steven Seagal and Jason Seagal are related. Just 2 seagulls hanging out. Yeah. You gotta respect consistency, though. My man can hit his mark every time. My man is playing darts, and every time he's hitting that 3. Nailing that 3 every time. Gotta respect the consistency to be absolutely dog shit. Something I aspire for. Anyone who's tuned in the stream more than once would know that. Miracle Seed, Shed Shell, Lumberry, Shed Shell, Heartstone. We need to set that HP to pre-damage 165. Also, mind-blowing how mediocre the Mienshao that has his name has been. That thing is still level 50. I forget if we even ended up using it for the repel manip. That might have been the only thing it's been useful for. Is just being so dog shit it's been underleveled and able to sit in our box. Also, last fight before Hell Room. Let's go! Let's go, dude. Mien slander. Hey, maybe if it had like fake out, it'd be good. And it's crazy that ours is like almost max attack, if I'm not mistaken. It has an up attack nature. It's up attack down speed. But boy, is it just fucking dog shit. Maybe if we were like crying for a Pokemon that had fake out, we would and needed to spend a scale on it. It would still feel bad, but maybe I would have been happy about hitting it. Yeah, exactly. Its role is going to be find a fight that it dies well in. Is it this fight? This is like backtracking, right? Yeah. Brave is truly a sad nature. Isn't that what we have on our Luna? But I guess that's really sick on Luna because Luna already outspeeds nothing. Yeah. Alright, gamers, goons, goblins. Let's load it up. Double check one more time. Seed, shell, lum, shell, hardstone. This guy doesn't have knockoff. They don't. Let's fucking do it. No one interferes with us and get away with it. Shut the fuck up. I will interfere and I will get away with it. Okay, skeptical tile. Do what you do best. Murder. Magical leaf never misses. Magical leaf always picks up the KO. Cool. And we don't have to worry about setup. Yes. On our / less than moment. Ninjask likes to move fast. Sees outspeed Oko with 2 different moves. Cookie says, I'm gonna come hang out. Yeah, that thing's a monster. Life is leeched. Ouchie. Nice job healing, idiot. Barbs, we're gonna go... You're already faster. We're gonna go fake out. It's gonna protect. All right, cool for you. Then we go Zing Zap. This is Focus Band, so what happens here really doesn't matter. If we pick up the kill, it's nice, I guess. I guess we get owned by exactly, like, this not killing into them not attacking. Ah, nope. Totemar gets it. Then this should be Slowking. Why did it go Chandelier here? Oh, it's a speed tie. Okay, cool. I'm glad I put the Shed Shell on. Cool. Yeah. Name a more iconic duo. Save is Untitled and not paying attention to speed ties in the calculator. Yeah, no. This is... Are we low enough to be Hex? No, this is always Flamethrower. Cool. What an iconic duo. This honestly is probably better for our whole line. Cool. Rock Slide outspeeds Okos. Yeah. Now, who will this probably cack? King. This is Grass Nut. Which might... Yeah, I think this actually ends up being better. Grass Nut. Actually, that's the one move. Oh, no. This is just straight up better. Nah. I'm so good, I prep for things I don't even see. Bye-bye. I'm prepping for moves you've never used and games you've never played. This shit mean nothing to me, man. Okay, then we just go Phantom Force. Does it not know? Does he not know? He does not know. That's a good thing to know, that the AI doesn't know that we know, you know? And this is always going to be Dark Pulse. And we win. Really? Pure Cinema. And then we do a Wing Bait. Oh no! Quick Claw, Dark Pulse, Flinch! We're in a focus. That is hella clickbait. But I can't blame the man. You got to play the game. When you're in the business, you got to play the game. Announcing the second decision tomorrow. Man's pure cinema. Hell yeah. What you mean by that, Flash? Hell room! Hell room! Time to get out the fucking hell room calculator. By hell room calculator, just remembering how much Magma Storm does every turn. Okay. Time to finally teach Lopunny U-turn. Probably. Oh, that's I gotcha. The decision. Now I know what you're talking about. I'm not as much of a basketball head, so that makes sense. My favorite basketball moment is when Shaq says "Ni hao" on Inside the NBA. That's my favorite moment in basketball history. Not when the Sixers lose in Game 7 to a last-second ball that shouldn't have gone in. Or when the Sixers lose in the finals with Allen Iverson. Zach sick? 6? Hell yeah. You're so right. Scrappy. Scrappy-doo. Okay. Just use Beware. What if we use another bear? Yeah, fake out second Magma Storm. Just infinite damage. How does it work that the Magma Storm doesn't affect them? That shit don't make no sense. How can there be a storm going on in this entire room and it only hurts us? Team Magma needs to be investigated. Team Magma is getting illegal money from a landscaping company, and I can prove it. They're wearing an ice pack. Oh, wait. What about Monkey? What about Monkey, who can't get put to sleep and has a faster fake out? Ape runners stay winning. However, Crobat. Corrosive bat. Ah, Hurricane. Is our Slowking own tempo? Damn, but they're dead to 2 Hurricane crits and we need Shed Shell. Dude, that would have been so sick. The own tempo tech would have been so sick, damn. So true, guys. I don't even know where that... I was going to make it... Oh, there we go. Joe Burrow Kane. Damn. If Slowking was just a completely different and better Pokemon, we'd be fine. Our Lopunny doesn't pick this up. Damn, how do we have max IV attack? Actually, is that what we have, or did I put this in for calculating purposes? Do we actually have... I mean, we've re-imported, so I do think we do have max attack Lopunny. Or perfect IV Lopunny. Damn. I was told this Lopunny guy's good. Would also be Crobat Hurricane. Oh, yeah. Fighting type. Mega Evolve. Fake out, U-turn, inject, fake out, U-turn, pre-poison. Fucking Christ. Oh, I forget that, yeah, this is going to be This guy's going to be critical here. What's up, critical here? One death past surf sim? Shee! Yeah, you guys are going crazy. Okay, this is gonna be a long one, ain't it? And this is... It sucks that this is Scrappy Doo. Damn, if this wasn't Scrappy, this would be... I guess that's the whole fucking point, right? If this wasn't Scrappy, this would be so much easier. What is a B-bait? B would bait slow fire lash. Because we can come in on low kick. Kale with poison jab. So we need something. Does Tugdamaru bait low kick? Maybe a return. Finding someone who baits a low kick might be a hard conundrum. Yeah, by 10. A demon! A demon! Fucking monster, Beedrill. Fuck Jesus. Nah, this mod's cool and quirky. No. And dude, look how much it does to Kangaskhan. Ludicrous. Luda. We just need a low kick baiting mod though. When I was 13, I found my first love. Make it a punny bait low kick. Where's the large lop? Nope. Return. Mammoth swine does. Dread does. Actually, Dread takes a decent amount of damage from all these motherfuckers. Does U-turn plus poison jab kill? Holy fuck, it does. It just requires 2 swaps? Huh? Literally, are we dead to slow kill before we mega evolve? Where's normal B? There you are. Yeah, so this wouldn't be fake out. So this would be, we can pre-mega evolve turn 1, U-turn, go into return bait. I guess it could be sing. I guess we're like... We could even be like pre-damaged. We like pre-status, pre-damage. Or even just pre-status. Like pre-power, be dead to low kick, come back in here. Yeah. Yeah, dude. The Okie doke you can pull with Mega Evolutions is like one of my favorite things in this game. Because it's like skill testing, but doesn't require you to do like an immense amount of mental gymnastics. It's like a cool quirk. I mean, that's the whole point of these games is you got to find the tiny bit of edges to get over on your opponent, to like edge on your opponent. Yeah. So then this would be kill with poison jab, baiting slow kill from fire lash. That would be Shecha 1. Yeah. Yes. So that'd be good to... If we can keep them healthy enough, which we should. They don't take an insane amount from return. I guess we don't need to make sure they're always dead to low kick as long as they're pre-status, right? Because if they're pre-statused and we want to use them later, they just need to not bait sing. Yeah. I guess that's true. Yeah, we could just do that right away. Dread would... I guess the only problem is if Well, how low will Dread be? Dread will probably be low enough that they're baiting... Oh, yeah, they're going to be... Well, 2 turns of Magma Storm. 2 turns of Magma Storm plus Return. Will that be enough to still be out of that range? Because we do need, obviously, to have the Shed Shell. Again, Magma Storm does... Is Magma Storm 1/8? Fuck, bro. Okay, let's math. So, B, Mega, Dread, Shed, Pre-Parad. Or does it behoove us? The HP does, we should be able to do the HP regardless. But if we're pre-frozen, we're always still faster than Centiskorch. Because the AI beta, I mean, this is like an over-optimization, right? Because then this would never bait in Centiskorch. This would always be fast kill. No matter how much damage we take. I guess it doesn't, yeah. I guess there's maybe a world with how much damage we take where that could matter. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Like, Fire Lash... Does Fire Lash dethaw us? Or does Magma... How does... No, Fire Lash wouldn't dethaw us, right? All fire moves do? That is super sick. Yeah. So, does Rock Tomb kill? I would assume Rock Tomb kills, right? Even fucking Rock Tomb kills. This is actually... Wait, this is actually kind of insane. This is such good value. Roll compression to the max, brother. Okay, how much is Dread gonna take, though? But Dread, this Dreadnought killing would be later in the fight, right? Oh, you're saying, oh, this would bait. Oh, yeah. Oh my God, wait, I didn't even see that. Yeah, wait, that just happens. What the fuck? Yeah, no, you're 1,000,000% right. That's so insane, bro. Holy fuckamole. All right, we need to count damage. What an insane roll compression. Okay, turn 1, B, U-turns into Dread. Because they're baiting. Pre-damage B is always baiting Return. This is going to go into Dread. Dread takes 61. And then Dread 1/8 from Storm. Yeah, let's see how this does with these Storm chips, though. Storm is going to do the shit ton of damage to us. Nope. I can't type numbers. From Return. And then Dread takes 30 from Storm. Okay. Then it's turn 2. Dreadnought is like, hey, it's me. Hi. I'm frozen. Please don't kick me. And then he's going to get kicked. Goes into B. B will kill with the second U-turn. Ladies and gentlemen, a second U-turn. Turn 2, Dread swaps to B. B takes minimal damage from low kick, yada yada yada, and shed cell. Oh yeah, kill with poison jab. Yeah, because this will bait in Center Scorch, which is fast and everything. Yeah. Turn 3, B KOs with P jab. Yeah. Yeah, so how much damage? Yeah, I guess that's the magical number, right? It's low kick crit. Low kick crit 32 plus how much does B take from Magma Storm? They need to take 2 turns of it because 1 coming in. Divided by 8. 50 to Magma. That seems good for us. 204 minus 82. That's a bingo. That's always slow dead to Fire Lash. Go into Dreadnought, who's going to have Rock Tomb. Let's see. Well, let's see how much damage we're taking here. Well, that's always going to defense drop. Will that affect... They're all special moves, so no, it won't affect this. So this would be... So we're going to take Fire Lash, max 24. So 24 and then another 30 from Storm. So Dreadnought, well, no, 2 30s from Storm. Oh, I don't know if Dreadnought can take all this abuse. As cool as this line would be. So this is going to be 91 from the first time they're in. Then they take 24 from Fire Lash. And then, actually, no, wait. 30, 30. They should be 175. 247 minus 175. 70? Oh, no, okay. They can bait Hurricane. They can bait Hurricane. That's unfortunate. I mean, still, this is a great roll compression setup. And maybe we can find a way to do this in the back, right? How much does B take from Maggot? 25. And then B's going to KO with U-turn. We're going to go into Dread. Why not just goalie? Oh, you're saying we U-turn B into... I see what you're saying, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason that shouldn't work. So that's even faster too, right? So this is turn 1, B U-turns into Kangaskhan. Glisspot takes the return emergency exits, bring back Sim B. B clicks U-turn, kills Kangaskhan, brings in Dreadnought. Dreadnought is, or no, we kill with Poison Jab. Brings in Glisspot. I mean, brings in Center Scorch. We take the 1 hit from Center Scorch. Then we kill with Rock Tomb from Dreadnought. We take the Fire Lash, kill with Rock Tomb from Dreadnought. Then and we just have to make sure we're outsped and dead to HP Grass. I don't think we'd take that minimal damage from, because we'd have to take 2 turns of Magma Storm. Yeah. Then this brings in Crobat, who is being hidden by Grass, which, I mean, do we get like dealer's choice here? I mean, we go Thunderbolt Volt Switch. Yeah, that's probably like Thunderbolt Volt Switch. Can we kill with a crit Thunderbolt? We can, But I mean, like, that's not the end of the world. Then do we have someone who just owns Toxapex? Luna does well. Just the chip, right? Steel type. Lack of steel type moment. Well, I mean, we have 2 slots left. We have 2 slots and 1 shed shell up for grabs. Because, I mean, we could also go with, like, T-Bolt here. T-Bolt, baits Toxic Venoshock. Or is there someone who just wins this 1v1? Oh, it doesn't just, like, Soft Sand Luna? Holy shit. Yeah. So I guess this is our plan if T-Bolt doesn't crit. Yeah, like if T-Bolt doesn't crit, this is our plan. And then if it does crit, I mean, that could still be our plan if it does crit. Yeah, that wouldn't help us. Oh, Blastoids. Oh, well, Blastoid just doesn't do damage. Seems like Lumberry Polt could do some work here, and they're not trapped in. Yeah, it could just be like Lumberry Polt into eventually Ursaluna. Because they still are taking like chip damage every turn. Phantom Force takes a fuck ton of damage. Yeah, because I guess this could just be Polt with a Lumberry. Kind of not that awful of a situation. What are you baiting anyways? Venoshock? Yeah, but I mean, like, we only get into this situation if T-Bolt crits. And I guess if T-Bolt crits as well, like, this could just be... we probably go Shed Shell on Electrode then, because we don't need any item. Yeah, if T-Bolt crits, this could always just be... Are we dead to, like, crit Venoshock? Probably be dead to, like, crit Venoshock plus all that hullabaloo. I think we still, like, win regardless. But, I mean, most times this is T-Bolt, Volt Switch into the only Pokemon left being Ursaluna, or being Toxapex. And this doesn't protect 8 turns in a row while we die the Magma Storm. Pod, Elect, Luna, and then Luna with Soft Sand. This is Shed Shell 2 here. Polt with a Lum. Glissapod probably with a Citrus to allow us to do that a second chance if something goes haywire. Oh no. Why do I have a feeling it has something to do with Merciless? Merciless, or has something to do with Protect. Soy Chow.
Some bullshit to this guy. So we're gonna soak him. He's holding the black sludge. Venoshock doesn't. So there's this weird bug where if you soak a guy with the black sludge,
Oh.
this happens.
Yeah, that's kind of sick.
So, shout out to whoever figured this out.
That rules. That rules. Also, I've never seen their stream before, but I love that their overlay has the badges drawn. That rules. That's a follow for that. Hell yeah. Bug abuse is cool. I stand by it. Well, some bug abuse is cool. Not the infinite choice items bug abuse. Some bug abuse is cool. Quote me on that. Like B-drill. I think B-drill, abusing B-drill in this game is sick. That's one bug abuse I can get behind. True. Based. Bug abuse is cool when it's cool. Honestly, it all really comes down to the rule of cool, right? If it's cooler, we do it. Oh, also, you guys can see the cool, the Halloween decorations. I didn't do them. My partner is very into Halloween. I could care less either way, but they look pretty cool. And then also the bin chicken dramatically hanging out back there. B-drill, you turning into Glycopod. The classic. All right, let's run it from the top. This is B-drill, dead to return, U-turns. We were checking HP numbers. First HP number we need to check was Glycopod. Min roll, 49%, plus 70. I love that using Glycopod is very minimally invasive. Getting the number you need is so simple. I love easy math. Quick maths. We could probably go citrus in case we want to use another eject somewhere down the road. But yeah, B's going to kill with... B's going to U-turn. Pod's going to take the damage, exit. B's going to come back in. They're going to get Magma Stormed. They're going to kill with Poison Jab. They're going to take a second turn of Magma Storm. They are always going to be dead to slow kill from Fire Lash because they're faster than everything else. Slow kill Fire Lash and exclusively Fire Lash. We check this will kill here. We U-turn out into this guy. We're going to U-turn out into this guy who is going to have Rock Tomb, who is pre-frozen. They're going to get unfrozen by this. Their defense is going to drop. So here's, I guess, where it matters. Fire Lash does 20. No Poison Jab. Oh, yeah. I remember when it matters. For surely I won't fuck this up. Anyways, because we're being slow kill from this is a Fire Lash. We take 20 from Fire Lash, and then this guy, Dreadnought, is going to take, divided by 8, 30 Storm. So that's going to be 50, and then we're going to be outspeeding and killing with Rock Tomb the turn after. So they're going to be minus 80. 2, 4, minus 80. 165. Damn, you fine. Yeah, we're always, if we do no pre-damaging, we're always dead to what we need to be. Cool. That kills. And then we'll bait in Hidden Power Grass Crobat. We have the Shed Shell. We're going to go into Electrode. Electrode's going to click T-Bolt. Hopefully don't crit, because then if it clicks T-Bolt, doesn't crit, we win on the spot because we click Volt Switch to pick up the KO, which will go into Luna on. Luna will bring in the only remaining Pokemon. This thing is a fucking monster, bro. And then outspeed an OCO. And I guess if it protects and protects and protects... Wait, why am I saying it's going to protect? Dumbass me. I just click Earthquake and win. And then if we do crit, we can Volt Switch out on this guy. Or even just click T-Bolt, depending. It's probably scary after Magma Storm, but we Volt Switch out on this guy and then go into this Polt. Probably click like Draco, Dragon Darts, and kill. Easy clap. Easy money. And what did he say? when Eichelman would be taking his place. Easy money. Yeah, it just like seems like it should have it. Exactly. That's funny. We said the same thing at the same time. Yeah. It's just its whole moveset would benefit from it. Like, probably better than Recover. Yeah, Recover or Black Sludge seems a little redundant, doesn't it? Also, I complained about having this Dreadnought, but Dreadnought has done a significant amount of things. I think it's just I mean, having a Pokemon that you know how much damage it's going to take is so fucking good. Yeah, especially with the Magma Storm. Protecting Magma Storm is so busted. Yeah. Ursaluna, did you enjoy your one fight break? Welcome back. Mega. I should have a Lum. Time to play the game of passing shed shells between Pokemon. Citrus for you. Shed shell for Electrode, and then Soft Sand. I don't think that's just gonna be in the box. Damn, I am starving, bro. It's this fight and then immediately eating some chili. Also, I'm gonna do all 4 days this week because I took off Monday because of the holiday over here in Australia. So Wednesday stream, or I guess Tuesday stream, uncharacteristic Tuesday stream for y'all. Beedrill, Citrus, Shed Shell, Soft Sand, Lumberry. Everyone's all leveled up. We need to teach Rock Tomb to that guy for Smart Strike. Sick that Golisopod can learn Rock Tomb. Not that it would ever happen, but Magma Storm doesn't dethaw, right? Actually, we don't even need to pre-freeze Dreadnought, right? Yeah, we don't even need to do that now. Because, yeah. Yeah, since we're just ejecting, exactly. Any ejectors? We do need to still pre-damage Glisopod. I'm so happy about this other pre-damage script that lets you just do it by slot instead. Sick. Gamers Gaming, welcome to Hellroom. Boom, 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 boom. 3 gamers gaming, and a partridge in a pear tree. It's so funny how the unintended consequences of a random game developer making Gen 1 Pokemon and setting Beedrill's speed to a certain number, the dominoes all fall to this fight being easier for me because of the addition of Mega Evolutions and the creation of this game. How many dominoes had to fall for this exact thing to be useful? It's very funny to think about. The universe is a silly place. That was the fight we just did, and that is the beginning of Hellroom. I feel like the max revives being placed on the map is kind of BM. It's kind of being like, you will die here. Alright! Welcome to Hellroom! Let's do it to it. I blabbed about Groudon. Alright, turn 1. It thinks we're dead to a fast kill. We're gonna Mega Evolve and U-turn. And U-turn because we're always being returned, and then we're going to go into pod. Imagine if this was a Mega Kangaskhan instead. Pod takes the return. Makes a bit of an emergency exit. Hits him with that high buy. We go back into I'ma be rocking like this. With the loudest cry known to man. Now we're faster and we outspeed an Oko with any Poison Jab and Leech Life do the same amount of damage. I don't think it matters. Because even after another turn of Magma Storm, we're only ever dead the Fire Lash. So we'll just... and max HP, we're dead the Fire Lash. I guess we can hit Leech Life. There's not some crazy unforeseen consequence here. Cool. Cool. Now this is going to be Scorch coming in. Scorch always sees a slow kill with Fire Lash. We are going to U-turn out. That's correct. We're going to go into... Okay. All right. Cool. Thanks, buddy. It's going to be Fire Lash into Dreadnought. Fire Lash, drop her defense. Cool. Then we are faster. I guess this is... Oh, okay. I was going to say we are lucky, but this is a minus speed. So I guess we are naturally pretty damn fast. Cool. Then this is going to be Rock Tomb to pick up the KO. We continue going straight down the line. This will be Crobat, seeing that we are dead to Hidden Power Grass after we take this Magma Storm damage. 184 is the magic number. We're going to be even lower than that. Cool. We are Shed Cell, so we can swap out. This is HP Grass, and they are Specs. So Keno can take care of this one. The power is hidden. And then we're going to go T-Bolt. We don't want to get a crit here. Cool. I'm pretty sure that just wraps that up. We go Volt Switch to pick up this KO. Then that lets us bring in Luna for free. With only one Pokemon remaining. Poor Bear has to take one hit. But also Toxapex only takes one little hit. Hit him with the Quake, Pete! He may be slow, but he's still faster than this guy. And that's fight one of Hellroom down. Without breaking too much of a sweat, thanks to the indomitable duo of a bug, another bug, and a turtle. Cool. Wow. And that's the hardest fight of Hideout and of Hellroom. 4 fights left in Hideout, bro. 4 fights left in Hideout. Woo! Let's go, gamers. That means 24 fights left in Tate and Liza split, too. Yeah, that's the hardest part of the game. Roll the credits. Whew! Okay, sick. And a nice... No, don't say easiest Hellroom fight. No, Maxie's the easiest fight. You just sack 5 and still lose. Anyways, gamers, we've made it to Hellroom. We are 2 fights away from Tabitha, 3 away from Maxie. We, because, like I was saying before, Australia had a holiday yesterday, so I took off Monday. So we will be streaming, or Sunday for y'all, we will be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Exciting times. Maybe I will finally catch up to Flash, and then Flash will zoom past me yet again. Oh, Foreside's streaming. Let's go raid Foresight. Anyways, gamers, appreciate you tuning in. We'll be back here. Same Saves Untitled time, same Saves Untitled place. Sal, Noel, Munch, Moonman, who popped in early on, Faultier, everyone who was a part of the gang, thanks for showing up. Did I miss any things that should have had notifications today? Well, Moonman did some. Anyways, gamers, I appreciate you tuning in. I've been your good pal, Saves Untitled. Good game, good stream, good meme. And I hope you have a nice rest of your day, and I hope I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out, gamers.